Let me show you how you can create easy and free charts for managing your AI API costs. For example, if you are using OpenAI's API models in any of your applications, or you're building an AI agent and you want to keep track of the cost, as I am when I'm working with these APIs. So in the screening here, you were seeing that I was changing these options so that you can see how easy it's to create these charts, right? And it's really basic, the charts that I'm creating in here, but it's just the beginning. And this is the update of the video that I made yesterday where I was telling, I was recording that I'm working on this feature for agentstower.com. And in here, and I have some sample data for the costs of running these models from OpenAI. And in here, I would like to tell you some of the best practices for creating these charts. For example, if you are using horizontal bars, and the best data to have in here is not the date. You can use it, yes, you can create it, but if you had horizontal bars, it is best to have a category like model, for example, and you can have sum, average, or count, yes. But if, for example, if you had vertical bars, you could use this. But if we had line, this is not the best chart to show this information, because with a line, it makes us feel that something is going through the time. And if we have models in here, it doesn't make sense to go through time. Maybe for this, it's better date. And now you can see that we can feel as we are going through the days. So a line is better for when we are talking about time, something that goes through the time. But you can have, for example, vertical bars, and this does make sense also for date, but also for model. But I'm changing the models to have the bigger one at the beginning and the smaller one at the end. That's not the case when we are seeing date. In date, we want to see the dates going through the time. Because if I start to give you, for example, the bigger one in here, for example, this one, and then this one, and then this one, well, it's going to be really confusing, right? So that's why here I'm following the best practices for creating charts. And you can save the charts in here. It's going to save it. Now, if we open this chart again, we are going to see the same information, the information that was saved. For example, if I save this and I open it again, it's going to show us the same chart. If we go to charts, to home charts in here, I can edit that same chart. And in dashboard, in here, it's going to be appearing this chart. In other videos, let me show you how this is going to work. For example, if I go to home and I'm going to the chart and we edit it, and in here, for example, this is another service that I'm working on, so an AI workspace for marketing teams, and it creates ad ideas based on famous campaigns. So I'm going to tell it, give me ideas for burger shop in front of a gym. We send it, and we wait a moment in here, and we go to here, and for example, right now in 28th of May 2025, if we have 0.00595. If I update this, you're going to see how this is going to change. So it's tracking the costs of this AI agent, well, not an agent, an AI workspace that uses OpenAI's API, and it's tracking the costs in here. Also, if we go to the dashboard, we can see the execution in here. Right now, the chart is not showing because that's something that I'm going to work tomorrow. So that's all for today. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what I'm working on and how is this looking. And in here, you're going to be able to have more charts. You can create them, for example, line, date, count. For example, we save it, it saves as a new chart. If we go to charts, we are going to see that chart in here as well. So that's basically all. If you want to have your own dashboard using these charts, you just go to agentstower.com, you click in start, it's free, you add your name, for example, test example, your email, you register, and in here you're going to have your API key. You copy it, you add it to your application. I have other videos that I'm going to add in the description in here so that you can have your own dashboard for managing your AI agents and keeping costs under control. If you need any help, please let me know in the comments or send me a message. I'm here to help you. And that's all for today. See you later.